From Tulsa Community College's Center for Creativity, this is Studio 21 News. And now, your hosts.
Hello, welcome to this edition of Studio 21 News. I'm Georgia Frazier.
And I'm Jonathan Sebring. Thanks for joining us today.
TCC has created a new mass notification system in order to inform students and employees about college closings due to inclement weather. Juan Carlos Feliz reports.
Tulsa Community College students, faculty, and staff are now better prepared when emergencies happen with the emergency notification system, TCC Alerts.
One of the things that we're most concerned with at the college is the safety and security of all our students and our employees. And one of the ways that we do that is to have multiple redundancies for contacting students and employees in times of an emergency or a weather-related emergency.
They came up with this concept after looking at what other colleges are doing to immediately contact the student during a major crisis or emergency. TCC Alerts delivers important emergency notification and updates by email, cell phone, home phone, or text message.
Being the parent of a college student, there's the peace of mind that if something does happen on a campus, if there's a fire, if there was any type of a violent act, you would have loved ones that would be notified and would know what's going on.
When an incident or emergency occurs, authorized sender will immediately notify user via TCC Alerts. Alert type might include life safety, fire, weather, accidents, or disaster. So far, 90% of TCC staff is using this service. On the other hand, just about 12% of the students are currently enrolled in this service.
So, very good feedback on the service as far as the timely notification, but we have a long way to go with getting everyone signed up.
The addition of TCC Alerts is part of an ongoing commitment by TCC to ensure the safety and security of all students and employees.
To register for the college's mass notification system, visit tulsacc.edu and click on the TCC Alerts icon.
It's not unusual for March to bring snowfall. Even though we are over the worst, you still need to stock up on supplies in your vehicle. The 2011 blizzard came not just once, but twice this year. We always wonder what we would need in our vehicle during a storm. Here is Stan Lewis from Jackie Cooper Imports, sharing what he would have in his vehicle.
Well, I always have a blanket or cell phone in my car with me. If I know that it's going to storm, I will take along sand, shovel, maybe some ice melt, something that I can kind of be prepared for if the worst does happen.
Construction on the BA Expressway could lead to several students being late for class. A $2 million project is underway to repair the bridges over St. Louis and Utica Avenues. The bridge deck will be replaced while repairs are made to the substructure. With construction taking place, traffic in the westbound lane can become backed up. The on-ramp from downtown to the eastbound lane is also under construction. The project is scheduled to take about 4 months to complete.
Returning heroes from the armed forces are sometimes faced with additional challenges once stepping on home ground. One issue for some involves continuing education. Reporter Tony Hill takes a look at a TCC program that is stepping up to help direct those veterans seeking higher education.
One of the challenges faced by returning veterans is the decision of whether or not to return to school and continue educational pursuits. Tulsa Community College offers assistance to those who proudly serve America.
We process veterans education claims, any of the GI Bills from dependents, vocational rehab, to the new post 9/11 GI Bill.
The Veterans Resource Centers located on each campus is just one way that TCC as a whole says thank you.
Dr. Martin Luther King Jr.'s commemoration parade in Tulsa's Greenwood District was bigger and a bit different than in prior years. Oklahoma State University made its first appearance in the parade's history. Councilmen made changes to the route for the safety of our neighborhoods. Though many questioned their decision, the change brought new attention to the Greenwood community.
TCC Metro Campus hosted the 11th Annual Global Fest, which had many student and community organizations participate, showing their skills and cultures. Here's Drew Barker with more.
Global Fest is a chance for many of the student activities groups to raise money and interest in their organizations. The hope is to introduce as many people as possible to various cultures they may not experience otherwise. Some local elementary schools used it as a learning experience, while others danced to music for spectators. Along with music and performers, there was a variety of food and souvenirs available for purchase. The event's organizers are pleased with the success.
The idea came about because we wanted to celebrate all the different cultures that comprise Tulsa Community College. It used to be that the various language clubs would try and have expos or days where they tried to feature different cultures. The French club would do something and the Spanish Language Association. We managed to combine all that, and thanks to the support of those organizations and community organizations, we've got an event that we're really proud of.
Along with bands, belly dancers, and elementary school children dancing to La Bamba, the Dancing Eagles, a Native American group, have participated every year. This year, the event was streamed online and viewed by people in Canada and other countries.
While attendance was slightly down from previous years, more than 1,000 people participated in the event.
TCC was honored to host Thomas Day Wolfe for 2 days of lectures, a documentary, and a discussion board in honor of the 150-year commemoration of the Civil War. Mr. Day Wolfe was at the Metro campus Thursday, February 17th to tell the story of his ancestor, James Day Wolfe. The history department is hoping to make this just the first out of a 6-year project to teach the students of TCC why the Civil War was fought and how it affected everyone involved, and why the war made America what it is today.
The history department hosted a panel discussion the next morning at the Northeast campus featuring Mr. Day Wolfe. The session was open to everyone. The topic of the discussion was Traces of the Civil War, 1861 through 2011. More information on both Thomas Day Wolfe and the sesquicentennial commemoration can be found on tulsacc.edu/Civil War.
TCC hosted a blood drive together with the American Red Cross on January 24th and 25th at the Metro Student Union. Here's Liz Daniels with the story.
It's a new year, and it's time for the Red Cross to send its mobile units to local schools and businesses to collect blood from those who are willing to donate. TCC faculty and students came out to show their support.
Yep, I have a donor card. I donate all the time.
We talked to one Red Cross traveling phlebotomist about how important these donations are to the community.
It saves lives, really. It can go from you to yourself or to anyone else.
Once the blood is donated, it's shipped to the Red Cross National Testing Laboratory in St. Louis. It's tested to make sure it's clear of diseases that may be passed along during transfusion. After it's cleared, it's sent back to Tulsa for local use. And although blood is needed all year round, there are times when demands for donations are higher than usual.
And in the summer, there can be loads of accidents in the summer, but mostly in the winter months.
I'm Liz Daniels for Studio 21 News.
If you missed out on your chance to donate in January, the Red Cross will be back on March 21st and 22nd at the Metro Student Union, room 214. To make an appointment, please call the Student Activity Center at 918-595-7271.
TCC's Center for Creativity was a project 10 years in the making. The state-of-the-art facility housing 2 high-definition digital television studios has won many state and national awards. The facility features some of the country's elite 2-year programs in digital media. TCC students are very fortunate to be able to attend this facility for digital media, art, and broadcast classes.
The Student Activity Office held a Bluegrass and Chili Festival at the Student Union Building January 26th in the Student Common area. This is an annual event in order to give students and staff a chance to show off their best recipes. Judging takes place and prizes are given for the best recipes. There's free chili for all who attended along with all the trimmings. Shelby Eicher and the Grass Kickers provided the music for the event. The band is known for its special brand of bluegrass music.
The TCC Metro student government held the Heck with the Winter Party on January 18th in the Student Union. SGA members say it was a way to welcome students into the spring 2011 semester. They entertained the students with barbecue, drink, Wii gaming, and hula hoop contests. They say it was a way to let the students release the stress of winter and the start of a new semester.
This is just one of the many activities that student government does do. We're in the process of planning more activities for the rest of the semester.
TCC Metro Campus hosted for the 6th time the annual Young Artists and Writers Awards Show, which had many students participate and show their skills in art. Here's Andrew Williamson with the story.
The Scholastic organization started in the 1920s, creating educational books and opportunities for young people to develop their talents. They started what is now known as the Young Artists and Writers Award Show. TCC hosts the regional awards for Oklahoma. Around 30 schools participate, with students from the 7th grade to seniors in high school. Students can enter their work in a variety of different categories, from sculptures to painting, photography, and even film, for a chance to win a gold key.
What's good about this is if you do win a gold key, you're going to a national competition. And on the national level, you get enough exposure that a lot of the larger art schools start offering scholarships and stuff.
This year, for the first time, each category is judged by a single person who will be awarding a gold or silver key to each grade level. Students with the gold key will go to the national level, where they will be competing with students from across the United States.
There's good talent in Oklahoma. I mean, and we do well on the national level. I don't know what the percentage is, but we always have national winners too.
Art schools from across the country will send scouts to attend the national competition looking for talented students. The chance to win scholarships is on the minds of many, so good luck to all those going to the nationals.
That's all we have today. Thanks for joining us. I'm Georgia Frazier.
And I'm Jonathan Sebring. We'll see you next time on Studio 21 News.